This is Vadlina Sodi, welcoming you again from Awakening Dawn. Today I want to talk to you about alcohol, the effect of alcohol on your eating patterns, your binges, your bulimia, your anorexia, and overall your happiness, especially as we are literally going towards the festive season and there are lots of triggers around the corner. So, basic facts about alcohol. Alcohol is great when you have in moderate amount, when you know you're under control, and it makes you just that much more confident, but you're able to relax and unwind and enjoy the social moments for what it really is. It's recommended for a typical average woman 2 units per day, and that's just no more than 14 units per week. For men it's slightly more than that. It's about 3 units per day, depending on what you're having, and that's about amounts to 24 units per week. Some of you, however, it doesn't go by the daily amount. It's more about restraining from alcohol during Monday to Friday, but when the weekend comes or when the party scenes starts to happen and the social invites happens, it's usually the weekend that is chaotic, which alone could be the one trigger that would make your bulimia or binge eating or anorexia really worse. So here are some of my strategies to just get you started so you can not only just survive this holiday season, but to make the most of that joyful connection with friends and family and all your colleagues and what have you. So here are my strategies. Firstly, avoid going into compensatory behavior and your mindset, which means actually do have 3 meals on that day. If your typical evening out, the night out for drinking is in the evening, do make sure you have something beforehand. There's nothing worse than going to a party with the drinking in mind with empty stomach, because it will go straight to your head and the consequences will be quite dire. Second strategy, pace yourself at the pace that suits you, not at the pace that somebody else would set, i.e. if you're amongst friends, don't go by the person that is the fastest drinker, because the likelihood is you are going to be way out of your comfort zone and the alcohol toxicity is going to get to you sooner than before the other person does. Another way of managing your strategies with alcohol without overindulging is pacing yourself. For every 2 glasses, make sure you have a glass of water or soft juice to dilute the effect of the alcohol in itself. Another way of managing yourself is to make sure that you are able to feel connected with other people and that you are engaging, so you're not just looking at the how many units you can drink in any short given space of time. So pacing yourself, looking for connection with people, going by your own pacing of your body is far better than setting other people's standards. Prepare for that night in advance, i.e. rehydrate yourself, because often alcohol is a depressant in itself, and what with your typical bulimia or anorexic or binge eating tendencies, you are already vulnerable to depression. So the last thing you need is to go further down on your depressive path. So be mindful of that. Always have a friend at hand who can actually guide you, who knows that you've gone over the limit and that you need to pull back. That always helps if you are able to trust somebody other than yourself, just to you build that confidence yourself. It's worth that intervention from the outside person. There are plenty of strategies that you can do. For example, if you're in a group of friends and you're always used to getting rounds of alcohol drinks, avoid that. Excuse yourself and say you shall get your own drinks, because that will save you, that will determine your way of pacing again and again, instead of having the lead alcoholic person or the lead drinker setting the pace and the pattern. Another strategy is sticking to maybe 1 or 2 particular type of drinks instead of mixing more than what you need to, because often it's the mixing that causes the greatest level of hangover, rehydration, and a lot of complications with your body. There are plenty more you can do to make sure that you do not cross that fine line between enjoyment and disaster with binging and purging, or binging and feeling really negative on yourself, do log on to Awakening Dawn and email me. Email me at info@awakeningdawn.com, and I'll happily give you some more strategies. There's about 15 to 20 strategies that you can do, simple, easy methods that you can follow. So good luck, have fun at the festive seasons, drink safely, and look after yourself. More importantly, enjoy yourself. Here's to your health. Cheers.